Guarantee. A word that doesn't mean much anymore. But Sid's giant factory warehouse was built on the word guarantee! Announcing Sid's most incredible guarantee ever. Simply buy anything, yes, anything at Sid's giant factory warehouse this weekend, and Sid guarantees you must be completely satisfied or you won't get your money back. It's true. Choose anything. Men's clothing, appliances, cheese spread, anything with incredible brand names to choose from. Bernie, Luxcraft, Decker & Decker, and more. And if you're not 100% completely satisfied, Sid won't return your money to you. No questions asked.
It's about time someone has the guts to stand up and say the things I say and do, and that's why I do the things I do.
Plus, if
only selected items are covered under Sid's guarantee. On such items, a service charge of 40% or $100, whichever is greater, is required. All other items will be marked up during this sale.
Today is Thursday.
Today is a very special day.
The fourth Thursday of every February.
I hope you like chili. I really hope this is chili.
Grab a spoon. Today is National Chili Day.
National Chili Day.
Chili, 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 chili.
Chili!
Chili is nature's chillaxative. Chili.
Chili. Happy Chili Day.
It's showtime.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
This is Charlotte County Speaks, your chance to let your voice be heard on local, state, and national issues. And now, broadcasting live from a dumpy little warehouse behind a Taco Bell, the host of Charlotte County Speaks, Ken Lovejoy.
Some say the devil is dead, the devil is dead, the devil is dead. Some say the devil is dead and he's buried in Killarney. More say he rose again, more say he rose again, more say he rose again. He joined the British Army. Feed the pigs and milk the cow and milk the cow and milk the cow. Feed the pigs and milk the cow and then early in the morning. Cock your leg up, Paddy dear, I'm over here. Put your leg up, Paddy dear, or I'll stop you yawning. Some say the devil is dead, the devil is dead, the devil is dead. Some say the devil is dead and buried in Killarney. More say he rose again.
Rose again, he rose again.
Jesus, more say he rose again. Joined the British Army. The wife, she has a hairy thing, a hairy thing, a hairy thing. The wife, she
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF.
This is the best lyric. Let him finish. Don't cut off creativity. Rude.
All right, boys. Thank you. We're done now. Thank you.
More say he rose
again. Fade out on this.
You can't fade out on. We've lost control. We've lost.
Thing is, you caught us.
Yeah.
On stop number one. Of the tour.
Damn that Adderall.
I know. And he took a B12.
Yeah, there we are. Thanks, boys. It's like once you wind them up, you can't stop them till they're done, huh?
That's what she said.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF, 1010 here at Charlotte County Speaks on a Thursday. Phone lines open 941-206-1580. Toll free 888-441-1580 with the Irish Comedy Tour.
Good to see you, man.
How you doing? We've got Derek and the boys, and the only show with tickets available is Saturday Late Show, 9:30. You're sold out
Everything
all
else
weekend.
is packed,
Awesome,
which is great.
Awesome,
Yeah.
That's great. Good
Super
to hear.
excited to be back.
Do you have
Yeah,
new shirts this year?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
We do.
and mine is where?
Of course. You get to settle down there.
Don't wear it
Francis.
again.
We got you.
Is that what they are?
No, this is my.
Oh, I love that one. That's a cool
This
one.
is awesome, isn't it?
No, no.
Partition sucks.
Yeah.
You can get it off them if you want.
I'll swap you.
No.
You want to wear that shirt?
No.
I didn't think
You want to
so.
wear this shirt? What's wrong with this shirt?
No.
Just
No, it's you.
Yes.
Your
your shirt.
emphasis was on
Your
your.
shirt.
It's not the shirt.
You can wear it.
Yeah.
You can wash it.
I was
just washing it
love
in
you,
fire
but,
before you wear it.
You steam clean it.
We were staying at an Airbnb here in town, and the running gag is every time we wake up, like I always look for proof of life coming from Derek Keene's bedroom. Because they had a couple cocktails last night. He was over at the Ray.
Yeah,
met some friends over there.
Couple being, a variable amount,
Yeah,
depending on who's saying the word couple.
Scale.
Yeah.
Very sliding scale.
We're not here to judge, Ken.
And so we joke around. We're like, every time we start up the tour and he wakes up, it's like it's when you pull the lawnmower out of the garage. It's been in there all winter, and it's like. Between the cigarettes and the beer and the whiskey and Mike's like,
you make him sound so lovable.
He is lovable.
This is how you sell last year I was a Korean war tank. This year I'm a lawnmower. I got demoted.
I said just put him out in the yard and put a free sign on him.
There you go. Please take.
But then when you say Damon says, well, no one's going to take him because they know there's a lot of work involved.
Yeah. So what's been going on? Where you guys been traveling around?
We just this is stop number 1 on the the tour this year. Yeah,
wow.
here in Port
Awesome.
Charlotte. Yeah,
Thank
and then we
you for
head out
coming.
here. Well, we were supposed to be here last year, and there was a schedule mix-up, and so I'm glad that we got it squared away and able to come back here this year, which is cool. So we're
Awesome. So
excited
you're kicking
to be back.
off the
And then
tour this year. Where's the tour taking you this year?
Connecticut. As soon as we leave here, we fly up to Boston. We'll be in Connecticut, and then a couple stops in New York. Then we do the this big Irish festival in Michigan.
Is that St. Patty's Day?
And then Ohio. No, it's actually a week before St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And then then we go to Ohio, do a couple of stops.
Where in Ohio?
Columbus, and then Akron.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. And then we go to Plymouth, Mass. On Sunday, March 16th, which is great. So yeah, nice way to wrap it up.
Cold up there, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually been decent. I mean, decent is a relative term. Like a couple drinks for him.
Yeah.
Decent.
Sliding
decent.
scale.
Yeah. Like 40 degrees. So it's
that's not too bad. Have you seen the amount of snow Japan has got at their ski resorts?
Yeah.
So much so their chair lifts. I mean, you're riding with your skis and up to your knees are up.
Seriously?
Riding on that all the way.
Thank God they're short people. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It was just a little joke.
Come on now.
But yeah, winter has been actually winter. Like my parents back home, my dad was. We grew up in a lot of snow,
right?
But a lot of snow. We'd go to the snow. It would snow a little bit at home, and it would get a little cold. Spokane, Washington.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was like below zero several days in a row. Dad wasn't liking that. Taking pictures of the outside thermometer. Can you believe this? He's 88.
He's still up there?
Yeah.
Oh, my God bless him.
Wow.
Yeah, he came down here for a visit, I want to say about 13 years ago.
Right.
No.
That move's not
my
gonna
mom
work.
and
You don't
stepdad.
want him in a car that long.
Yeah. Well, no, the heat and humidity. He just doesn't eat it. And my mom and stepdad were the same way. They came down here for a visit when they were doing the RV tour.
They drove?
Oh yeah, they used to have a 53-footer.
I'm telling you,
my mom drove this beast.
That is a social experiment.
My mom drove that beast. That's how that's how when I believe it, she says they're really easy to drive once you just get used to it.
Wow.
I don't do a lot of Jerry does the backing up.
Are we still talking about driving the RV?
At their age, yes, we are.
I run the stick shift. Jerry does the backing up. That's the way a marriage works.
Oh, we'll be back.
Today's show is brought to you by Stay Put Full Body Condoms. These days, you can't be too careful. So cover it all with Stay Put Full Body Condoms. Oh, and make sure you put it on properly. That hole is so you can breathe. It goes by your mouth.
Stay put. We got you covered.
We'll be right back with Charlotte County Speaks on News Radio 1580 WCCF.
I was thinking about this great song from the 1980s, Promises, Promises by Naked Eye, and I keep thinking about that in terms of Europe because they make a lot of promises. to us here in regards to, we're going to step up. We're going to step up, spending more on defense. UK just promised, we want to spend 2.5%. We're going to do it by 2027. 2027. That's 2 years plus, the end of 2027. Why? Well, why not do it now? Germany saying the exact same thing. Again, what I see them doing is probably hoping that Trump will lose and move on from there, and will continue to finance their entire operation. You know, it's amazing. The new Chancellor of Germany, Friedrich Merz, ran his campaign on dealing with migration and shutting the borders down to Germany. The day after he got elected, he did an about-face. Yeah, I trust that guy. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.
I took the bus yesterday. I stayed at my buddy's house on Tuesday night in Plymouth. And I was flying down on yesterday, to the penis of America, Florida. And I stayed with my buddy on Tuesday night, a friend of mine from Dublin, and I took the bus up from Plymouth to the airport, and I forgot my bloody wallet. I left my wallet in my car, but thank God I had my passport in my backpack. So I was on the bus. I met a lovely couple who were flying to Detroit to watch the Celtics play. And I got talking to them, and we shooting the shit. Talking, blah, blah, blah. You hit that button there. Good man. Anyway, lovely people, and got talking to them. And I had no card, no money, nothing, because my wallet was in the car. And they got off the bus, and they gave me $50. And they said, have a drink at the airport. I just thought that was really nice.
Very nice.
Your man gave me his card, so I sent him a message and said, if you're around town, let me know, and I get you tickets to one of the shows.
Yeah.
But it was I just thought it was nice.
Yes.
Anyway,
very
just
nice.
one of those things.
And $50 at Logan will get you like a beer.
I got me a beer and a half.
A beer.
Yeah. When I cued you guys were supposed to start playing a song.
Well, I wanted to say that good story in case they're listening, you know.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF. 1023 here at Charlotte County Speaks. The Irish Comedy Tour in the house. So, once again, you've told the story before, but for those who haven't heard and for those who it's going to be the first time seeing you guys this weekend, how did the Irish Comedy Tour come about?
It started,
obviously, you're all Irish. But.
Well, started in Florida, which is unusual. That it was in Jupiter, Florida.
And
it
we're
started
all
back
great Irish legacy start.
Lots of good Irish pubs here in Florida.
Yeah.
There are. And we started back in 2006, and it's been a crazy run. So we started in at a small theater down in Jupiter, and it was a buddy of mine ran the place, and he goes, "Hey, I want to do like an Irish theme type show," and so I put it together, and then we had built it over the years. And we've had this lineup here now for the past, Mike Malone just joined us here 3 years ago. Then Damon and Derek have been on boards since, it's been
14 or 15 years.
15 years now, yeah. So, super,
that's great.
That's awesome.
Super excited to be back here. And it's funny because we're talking off mic. We were talking about these horrible Ohio stories we have two shows coming up in Ohio.
Yeah.
So immediately,
one of them's in Akron, and that's close enough to Youngstown.
Ken, the voice of happiness. Oh, hang on, you're in Ohio. Let me tell you my horrible time. And you're talking about when you were working in Youngstown.
Yeah.
Youngstown, Ohio, which is right on the Ohio-Pennsylvania border. It's a sketch area.
Still
it
is.
was. It may still be.
Oh, it's even sketchier.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was even possible.
My daughter lives up there. So
really?
I was up there about a year ago. It's still sketch. The same potholes are
Is
still
it-
there. Same potholes are still there. Swear to God.
Is that the name of a strip club up there? Potholes?
Potholes.
I have a buddy from Ireland, and his nickname is Pothole because everybody tries to avoid him.
Well, Mike, you were talking about working a gig up there.
There's a gig there, and
in Youngstown.
Yeah, and this wasn't long ago. This is a few years ago.
Right.
They didn't have enough money to pay me, so they tried to give me some cocaine. Speaking of snow, all the snowfall we're getting. Yeah, which is wild to think that's still an option.
Hey, you didn't give them the good stuff, did you?
Yeah, right.
Was this pre-fentanyl?
Yeah, this is pre-fentanyl. Yeah,
pre-fentanyl.
I didn't have an
Okay,
option.
good.
Yeah, it was.
Got to do what you got to do.
It really smells good, doesn't it?
There was a place in Paynesville, Ohio,
Yeah.
Which is right outside of Cleveland, right on Lake Erie.
Oh, so Painesville
And
should
there
be
was-
the capital of
Do you
Ohio.
remember? Hey, have you ever done this gig?
No.
It was horrible. And they put you up in a house that was behind the little theater where you did the comedy show. And it was a house where they also had their offices. And it looked like it was just tossed by the feds. And they also had foster kids that would stay in the house.
No.
Creepy as hell.
What could go wrong?
They stayed downstairs. The comedy condo area was upstairs, and there was this like a trail of what looked like blood that went up the stairs.
Oh my god!
It looked like Dexter was upstairs, did some work, and went, I forgot to put plastic on the staircase. And I mean, it was horrific.
Hey, you
And-
know what? Thank God those kids found a good home.
Yeah.
Good for those kids.
A lot of kids don't have that
Yeah,
opportunity.
before human trafficking was fun, right? Before they had a nice island to go to on the coast of St. Thomas, right? Before they got oiled up at a Diddy party. They stuck in Painesville, Ohio.
A pre-Diddy giggy. A
pre-Diddy giggy. I like that.
A pre-Diddy Diddy.
A pre-Diddy Diddy. Yeah.
So what is that all about? What do you guys? That's crazy stuff. We're still hearing stuff about that. What do you think about
allegedly-
that? The diddly.
Oh, the diddler.
The Diddy.
The Diddy thing?
The guy who got busted on
Why
a
do you
RICO
look
act.
at? Why do you look at the four of us like we know?
I'm just asking for
You
your
just
thoughts.
literally
Trying to get into the
you know?
mind of comedians
Oh, my
to
God.
find out, what do you think about current world events? What do you think about baby oil?
Have you bought the stock Johnson & Johnson?
Yes.
Yes. Yes and yes. Yes, I'm a fan, and yes, I have.
Yeah, I mean, they
And
did so well with the vaccines. How could you not?
Yeah.
When Johnson & Johnson was putting out vaccines, I was like, I'd rather put the conditioner in my body. You know what I mean? I'll just drink from the bottle.
Well, because they only released one compared to everybody else releasing two, right? Because they
Right.
figured people were already using the oil,
Well,
so
that's-
then you only needed a one shot.
That's how they do it at Johnson & Johnson. You have Head and Shoulders, you
Right.
have whole body wash. You only need one vaccine for everything.
Between the vaccine
There you
and
go.
the baby powder, they're just going to wrap up all the class action lawsuits
Into one.
They're going to bundle and save, like
Have you put
State Farm.
anything on
With
or
John
in your
Morgan
body
going,
lately?
hey,
You can
hey,
bundle
hey.
your class action suit
Yes.
and your homeowner's insurance and your auto.
Hey, I don't want to bring up a sore subject, and it always sucks when you got a good gig going, and then you get blown out for circumstances that really aren't your fault at all. And of course, Kamala lost, and so that means Tim Walz lost, and you lost your Tim Walz gig because you did a perfect Tim Walz.
Oh, on Normal World
Yes.
on Blaze TV with
Yes.
Dave
Yeah.
Landau. That was fun.
That was hilarious.
That was fun to do. That was fun to do. Doing the Tim Walz impression was hilarious, and the makeup people laughed their ass off every time I came in there. They're like Tim Walz. And,
the special effect when you're cutting your cheek all the way.
people need to go on. People need to go on YouTube and pull up Tim Walz Normal World Blaze TV, and you'll see some sketches that we had done on there that came out.
You did a great job at that.
Oh, thank you so much. No,
and he's going to
I
get
might
blown
remind you
out.
that this
so
is the Irish Comedy Tour, not Derek Richards.
it is. By the way, totally derailing this, our guitar player, Derek Kane,
yeah.
going to propose to his girlfriend this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, she's a woman. I'm marrying a woman. My boyfriend's
checked?
pissed.
So now the lawnmower comes with a blower.
Yeah, tomorrow night. She's on an airplane right now coming
So
down.
she doesn't know.
She doesn't
Awesome.
know.
Oh yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, she's
Congratulations.
She's heavily
man.
pregnant.
What now?
She's very pregnant.
She's very pregnant?
Yeah, she's
Oh, so you're
66,
doing-
so it's the Immaculate Conception.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at this age, you better be pregnant with
Yeah.
excitement.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I call her, her name is Debbie, but we call her the rake. There's not a pick on her. There's more meat on a fish's eyebrow, you know? She's like as skinny as, seriously, if you from behind the mic stand, you wouldn't see her. She wears glasses so I know which direction she's facing.
She's actually in the room right now.
Think I may need to up this to a 20-second delay.
No, so he's gonna propose to her on stage.
That's fantastic.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Hope she bought the ring.
Because it was in the wallet, right? In the car.
Yeah.
with the condoms.
So, Damon, when you're not touring with the Irish Comedy Tour, are you still playing the violin and the fiddle? You professionally, aren't you? No. What do you do?
So I have a small oyster farm, and I'm the technical director at a theater. So I run all the tech stuff in a theater, build sets, stage lighting, that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where at?
Mid-coast of Maine, which is I still think it's there under 3 feet of snow.
Yeah, you guys got a winter up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a buddy who lives in New Hampshire, and we were talking before winter, and like in September, and he was saying how it doesn't. We haven't had a winter up here in a while. It doesn't really snow that much up here anymore. They got tons of snow. He's eating his words now. Wow. But that's awesome. How's the oyster farm doing?
They're wet. It's doing okay. I did not bring any. I was thinking of some merchandise, and was nobody's buying CDs
You were gonna
anymore.
bring oysters?
I was going to bring oyster shells with a download link, like a QR code
That'd
on
be
the
cool.
oyster shell.
That's cool. You could do that.
Thank you. Some
I
other
think that's
folks
a good
didn't think
idea.
it was a great idea to bring dead
Some
oyster
people have
shells.
creativity, Derek.
Well, they're going to be washed and painted, right?
That is creativity. Yes, but
it's cool.
Yeah.
Have his merch bag smell like a stripper pole in Tampa. Seriously?
I've been to, listen, I've been to the oyster bar. It's a nice
what is in the
establishment.
bag?
Right? No kidding. It's oyster
All right.
shells. That's all right.
I told you to leave your mother-in-law at home.
Oh my God!
He brought up the idea, and I'm like, all right, if you want to, sure.
Okay. All right. Now this guy sounds Irish right here, and you think this would be normally a Florida man, but this actually happened in British Columbia. 29-year-old guy in Vancouver got sloppy drunk at a wedding on Saturday. So bad, people took his keys away, and they to stop him from driving and Ubered him home. And this is about 1:45 in the morning. He wasn't happy about getting his keys taken. He started a fight. The cops showed up, arrested him for breach of peace, drove him home to sleep it off.
The cops did?
The cops drove him home. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's Vancouver. They're the nice side.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of passing out like he should have, he decided to call an Uber back to the wedding to get his car. And goes by at 76 miles an hour and a 30 right past the police station at 3:50 a.m.
Wow. He chose poorly.
Derek, were you in Vancouver at the time?
That's what I was going to ask.
I'm not 29. The last time I saw 29 was on the back of a bus.
Oh.
You know what?
Those are great stories.
And they say
like
that men are too afraid to commit anymore. Now that's commitment. You know what I mean?
That is. That's commitment.
That's. I drove my car there. I'm going to drive it
I'm
home.
driving home. Some young lady would be nice to have him.
How about this? What's cool? A lot of cool stuff that you initially thought was cool because they marketed it well. They throw it at, just tossing stuff out there. Hyped is the biggest thing, the next biggest thing, but turned out to be a total flop. There's a whole list of them here.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, Google Plus. Remember it was supposed to be the Facebook killer?
I don't even remember that.
No.
Exactly. It was out for about a minute.
You can't even Google Plus.
I know. 3D TVs and those curved televisions.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
The curved computer monitors are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The metaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yeah, seriously.
He ruined that himself just by being in it,
Yeah.
Right.
You see
I
him?
am human.
What about
I'm human.
what about Threads?
Yes, that's in here too.
Is that
That was
there
number
also?
11.
Yeah.
It was supposed to replace Twitter or X, and now a lot of it's just engagement fishing. I didn't download it.
No.
I get suckered into it sometimes until I see it's on Threads. I'm like, I don't have the app. I'm not doing it.
When some Indian prince tries to get money out of you?
Yeah. Well, no. There's actual on Instagram. There's a bunch of artists and stuff that will have stuff on Threads,
Right.
And you don't know it until you click on it, and then it pops up as Threads.
Download Threads.
The Segway.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't trust humanity with the Segway.
No.
Let's be honest.
No.
We ruined that.
I think they tried banning them on Sanibel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have. There used to be a big rental place
I would
down there.
assume the Segway tours at the Grand Canyon probably ended pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. I was on one of those in Nashville, and the thing locked up
Really?
on a sidewalk on a Segway tour, and it just stopped. And I went ass over tea kettle. And thankfully, I landed on grass right nearby. But the guy's like, "Oh, hey, maybe you just kind of leaned on something the wrong way." I'm like, "Nah, the wheels just stopped."
What else? Google Glasses.
Oh yeah.
And now what? And
now the
who
new
is it?
thing is the Meta glasses.
Meta
with
glasses.
Ray-Bans.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ray-Ban has some.
Yeah, they're still
They look cool.
promoing those, aren't they?
What, they like video screens?
Yeah, they have
You
a
can
camera.
look at something,
seen them,
and
nowhere
you
you go.
can and then you can
I've got
ask
some.
it.
I've got some Bose glasses that I had some prescription lenses put in, and
Oh,
those
yeah.
are pretty good.
Right.
You can hear them. I mean,
Outside
it's not no
headphone,
camera. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
headphones are like right here by
Okay.
your head, but it gives enough sound to where nobody else can really hear it, and you're hearing it just fine.
I did a gig where the woman who ran the venue had those Meta glasses because it was an art gallery, and so I put them on for one of my songs, and it was actually really cool. You get the POV. And except the audio is all me grunting, and the audio was not the audio I wanted to hear.
So now Pornhub is getting involved with Ray-Ban, and they are.
You can check out Mike's OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's just him playing guitar, but if you close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes and imagine what it would be like to be made love to by a blues guitar player. Yeah.
Crystal Pepsi.
Why did you just sound like Macho Man Randy Savage?
Oh yeah. Crystal Pepsi and fake meat. Those two things.
Oh yeah,
What was the last one?
meat, yeah.
Baked meat?
Fake meat.
I thought you meant together.
Yeah.
Crystal
Fake
meth?
meat, is that when you
Crystal
put a...
Pepsi and baked meat?
Fake meat.
Fake meat.
Fake meat.
Bill Gates.
It's little Bill
You know,
Gates
it's,
bug meat.
it's like when you put a sock in your pants. It's fake meat.
Yes.
Yeah, like that.
So that's a
But
cod
yeah,
piece.
you
It's
remember
more
to put
like
it down the front,
fake
not the
fish.
back.
You identify as somebody with a tail?
Yeah, especially don't do it at the beach.
Oh, okay. Oh, your thoughts on Gene Hackman?
Yeah, he just died.
Is he brown bread?
95.
Found
Yeah.
him dead. Him
Yeah.
and his
95.
wife
And
and,
the dog.
and their dog at their house in New
that's
Mexico.
And their dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, was there a gas leak or something?
It's
That's
got,
what
there's
I'm
got to be
saying.
something.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
He thinks it's. You know,
I think they just decided to call it a day.
To just wrap it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's
turned on the gas and-
that's my guess. Because the
Yeah.
cops showed up and they didn't smell any gas.
Right.
They said there was no real sign of foul play, so I think we're leaning towards
They just all checked out. Yeah.
we're just,
Even the dog
he's
is wild.
95,
Right.
she's 63. Maybe her health was failing. We don't know,
Yeah.
on that. And maybe the dog was over 10. I don't know.
Right.
What if it's murder-suicide, but the dog did it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then couldn't live with itself because there was
Yes.
no one else to take him out.
Yeah.
So he
He was
offed
too
himself.
loyal.
There's
Yeah.
a Wes Anderson
Which is
film.
tough with those close.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said there's a Wes Anderson film.
That's rough.
Starring Benicio del Toro as the dog.
Oh, Gene Hackman has brown bread, huh?
And he was 95.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that old.
She
Man.
was 63.
Yeah.
And he did it all, too. He was a Marine. He was an actor. He was a racer, did a lot of off-road racing.
Yeah, his career spanned like 6 decades.
From 1961
He won an
until
Oscar for what, The French
2004.
Connection?
Yeah.
And Unforgiven.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Awesome
good in
dude.
everything. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was Clint
Superman.
Eastwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was-
okay.
Yeah.
He was in that, yeah, okay.
But again, like we were talking, I thought he was a hilarious comedic actor as well.
Yeah.
Get Shorty,
The Birdcage.
Birdcage,
Yeah.
Royal Tenenbaums,
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, yeah.
Lex Luthor, yeah.
Yeah.
Heartbreakers. Again, we were
Yeah, I
talking
gotta
about
see
that
that.
one. But grunge music. Who do you think the father of grunge music is? The godfather of grunge?
That would be the guy that killed himself in Seattle, would it? What's his
Well,
name? No?
Kurt
Some
Cobain?
might-
Kurt Cobain.
Some people are thinking that, but I would beg to differ here. If you had to create a Mount Rushmore of grunge music, which bands would you choose? Vice put Nirvana as George Washington.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Soundgarden is Thomas Jefferson. Pearl Jam is Teddy Roosevelt. Alice in Chains as Abe Lincoln. I would move those all down one and put, just saying.
All right.
Neil Young.
Neil Young.
He's the godfather of grunge.
What?
Russ Never Sleeps. Go back and listen to it. It's grunge. And Kurt Cobain, in his suicide letter, that's not Russ Never Sleeps.
Keep playing. This is great. This will emphasize the point that I think Ken is really on edibles. Hang on, there's your godfather of grunge right there. Keen out there.
Go back and listen to the album Russ Never Sleeps.
Mm-hmm. One album.
Yes, but it did.
All right.
Cobain read the lyric, better burn out than to fade away, in his suicide letter.
A lot of people put that in their suicide letter.
Listen, I've seen a lot of...
How about the CIA only has so many templates?
Go to Gene Hackman's house. I'm sure there's a letter that has that written on it.
Listen, most 25-year-old women have that same tattoo.
Right under the dog of your grandmother.
with a dog print. Dog print right underneath.
Oh.
You say your grandmother has that tattoo?
Yeah. I said, listen, Ken, most 25-year-old women have that same tattoo somewhere. Rather burn out than... All right.
What can I get you? Welcome to Starbucks.
Yes.
I'm just saying, even if you Google it, you're gonna see two names come up, and it's gonna be Kurt Cobain and Neil Young. When you Godfather, and here it is, first one, Far Out Magazine. This is why Neil Young is called the Godfather of grunge.
Neil Young.
I would think
and it's all about Russ Never Sleeps. I'm telling you.
I would think you can trace a lot of inspiration back to the Beatles, too, because of all of their innovation.
Grunge.
And all of their innovation, I'm sure somewhere in there, look at Magical Mystery Tour or, something on Abbey Road or Sgt. Pepper.
Go back to Russ Never Sleeps and look at what he's wearing on the album cover. And listen to the music, and then put on Nirvana or Soundgarden, and tell me that they weren't influenced.
Listen to Neil Young, Russ Never Sleeps,
the album,
and Mike Imbasciani grunting,
and yes, we can't forget that.
Yes,
and that
can we get a hold of her so we can get that audio?
It's on my Facebook somewhere.
Oh, it is.
I dare somebody
Maybe you can have a new genre of music. Maybe it's grunt music.
Yes,
and you could be the godfather of grunt.
That's it. That's it. There's no lyrics. It's just a blues band playing, and then
nailed it.
B.B. King trying to take a dump.
Once again, we'll be back.
Oh, this voice of yours is really something. Huh? I can't get enough of it.
We'll be right back with Charlotte County Speaks on News Radio 1580 WCCF.
Well, I didn't see much future when I left the Christian Brothers School. So I waved goodbye with a wistful smile, and I kissed the girls of two. And on nights when I reminiscing, I see the prefabs of my old friends, and I still see the twists and turns on the road if I ever go back again. And I wish I was on that N17, stone walls and the grass is green. I wish I was on that N17, stone walls and the grass is green. Traveling with just my thoughts and dreams. Hey! Just as I tumble down highways and filthy overcrowded trains, I sit in the turn and the rocks on the road, I still see the clouds in my brain. And nights when I'm on the dance floor, I see the prefabs of my old friends. And if I ever go back to the home again, I'll never go back again. And I wish I was on that N17, stone walls and the grass is green. I wish I was on that N17, stone walls and the grass is green. Traveling with just my thoughts and my dreams. Oh, I was traveling with my thoughts and my dreams. Woo!
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF. Thanks, boys. Appreciate that. Very good. Irish Comedy Tour in the house here in Charlotte County Speaks, 10:50.
Only the late show on Saturday.
Yeah, that's the only show that's got any tickets available.
9:30 p.m. show.
Well, there's one ticket available for tonight.
Some drifter floating in.
Ticket.
Sits down at a table with three people.
No,
Hey, guys.
yeah, no, excuse me. It's almost sold out for tonight. There's one ticket available for tomorrow night's show. Saturday first show, there's 6 tickets left. And then Saturday, the late show, let's see how you're doing. Ooh, it's filling up too.
Good.
So,
Good.
Vasani.net. Hurry up and get your tickets to see the Irish Comedy Tour this weekend.
And check out
Always
our
a good time.
documentary, by the way, that Mike Malone had put together called One for the Road.
One for the Road. Is that on
It's on
YouTube?
YouTube. Yep,
Awesome.
absolutely free.
It's on Amazon too, right?
He did he did a killer job putting that together, and that came out last year. It was great.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think
One for the
you
road.
sent that to me. I
Yep.
think I watched it. I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So what else is going on?
No, just keeping busy, man. We're excited. Like I said, good to be back out on the road doing this monkey show. Mike just actually I left Las Vegas. Mike just moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You went back to Michigan.
Oh, back to Michigan.
That's right.
And so Mike moves to Las Vegas, and we're sitting at the house today, and he goes, you ever hear of this strip club called Chica Bonitas? Chica Bonitas? Is that?
Chica Bonitas.
I'm like, no.
I heard about this, like a legendary strip club in Vegas. It's in a bad part of town. It's $5, and the Reddit reviews were all like guys being like, "This is the best place to go." They were like all Colombian women, all this stuff. And then one of the reviewers said, "Keep your legs under the table because the women are too big to sit on your lap." And I said, I gotta go.
I gotta
go check it out. I'm gonna tell you, Chica Bonitas did not disappoint. It was incredible. All Colombian women, fresh from the shipping containers. Very nice. Very nice.
5-star Yelp review.
5-star Yelp review. Okay.
Everybody. The funny thing in there was everybody referred to themselves as baby, or a dancer would come over and she'd be like, "Bye, baby, dance." Like, "No, thank you, but bye, baby, drink." And I'm like, "No, thank you." And then other dancers the waitress come over and she'd be like, "Bye, baby, drink." And I'm like, "No, thank you."
Where's baby?
Man, right?
Baby's the pit boss.
Or it may be a literal baby.
Back in the shipping. Right. Back.
Wow, you just make it sound so inviting.
It was great.
I've been to Vegas twice. 5-hour layover when I was in the Navy, flying home on leave after coming back from the Philippines. And then I didn't go anywhere. But I was marveling at the slot machines right there at the gate.
At the airport, yeah.
Yeah, and then I drove through on my way to my first radio gig after the Navy with $7,000 cash and everything I own in the back of my truck, and I drove through Vegas. I did not stop.
No, with $7,000 cash in your pocket, that was probably a good call.
You should have definitely stopped.
You could
and
have
buy
stopped by
baby a
Chica
drink.
Bonita.
I'm not a gambler.
And you would have still left with $6,995.
Yeah, and had the time of your life.
And a great memory.
You could have bought baby a
I
drink.
could have bought baby a drink.
And that would have set you back another $5. But the best story is you said you walk out of the place.
Oh, yeah.
In the parking lot at this dive.
Yeah, there's a guy in like a Make-A-Wish SWAT gear outfit. He has like a bulletproof vest and a bicycle helmet and things like that.
Make-A-Wish SWAT.
yeah. I'm special. But he's carrying a machine gun, so I didn't ask any
So
questions.
you didn't say that he
don't.
looked like the Make-A-Wish
Yeah,
SWAT.
I was just like, do you guys valet? I didn't ask any questions. But I had gotten a dance. I bought baby a dance at the place. And a few days later, I had gotten sick. There's a flu going around in Vegas.
I'm sure baby had the flu.
Baby had the flu. and so I renamed the place COVID Bonitas.
And with that,
And now it's time for...
we got to learn stuff here.
Random
Time for 5 random facts. Number 1, I don't pre-read these because if I did, I probably wouldn't do them.
Okay.
It's okay. We're far gone anyway.
It's too late to recover this show.
You've
at
had
this
many
point.
random facts today.
Baby, too far
number
gone.
1 of your 5 random facts, though it's 149th, through its 149th and final show, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour sold more than $2 billion in tickets, double the gross ticket sales of any other concert tour in history. And the tour ran from March 2023 to December 2024.
And she still lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Good.
Can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Number 2, the founder of Jersey Mike's Subs is not named Mike. It's a guy named Peter Cancro. And he worked at a shop called Mike's Subs in New Jersey when he was in high school, decided to buy it and franchise it.
Wow.
Okay.
Number 3, the Nobel Peace Prize can only go to someone living. It wasn't given out in 1948 because Gandhi had just been assassinated and the committee ruled, quote, there were no suitable living candidates. Number 4, a librarian at the University of New Hampshire saved for his whole life and left a $4 million inheritance to the school when he died. And they used $1 million of it on a new football scoreboard, which wasn't exactly his vision.
No pun intended.
Too bad. Too bad.
God,
And finally, number 5
was bigger.
of your 5 random facts, the Cliff's Notes version of The Scarlet Letter outsells the actual book almost 4-1.
Wow.
There's your 5 random
There you
facts.
are,
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Guy walks into a library and he says, give me a Big Mac and a large fries. And the librarian says, sir, this is a library. He says, sorry, give me a Big Mac and a large fries. I got one more stupid joke. I was crossing the street the other day in Cape Cod and pedestrian crossing, and this guy hit me he's on a bicycle, and I looked up, he's cross eyes, he's got twisty eyes. And he says to me, why don't you look where you're going? And I says to him, why don't you go where you're looking?
What's that one you told us in the van last night?
Oh yeah, guy brings his dead dog to a church, and he says, Father, my dog has just passed away. I want to have a funeral for the dog. And the father says, no, we can't have a funeral for a dog. This is a church. Because you have to take him down to the vet, and they'll take care of you. And he goes, well, do you think $2,000 would cover it, Father, at the vet? And he goes, well, why didn't you tell me the dog was Catholic? Bring it in.
2,000 people polled. What country would you move to if you had the wherewithal and whatever, you decided you didn't want to live in America anymore? What country would you move to?
Italy.
Italy?
I'd say Italy too, yeah.
Okay. Canada. Well, you're already there. Maine, it's close enough.
Yeah. New Jersey.
Oh, God, no, you're lying.
Oh, I got to go Ireland.
All right, there you go. Okay, well, Canada was the top choice out of the 2,000 polled, 19%. Italy, number 2. England, 3. Australia, 4. They kind of tied at both 10%. Ireland, 5 at 8%. France at 6. Who the hell wants to go to France?
Yeah.
Ew.
And that's why Canada is going to be the most amazing.
It's going to be the best state ever. We're going to teach them English in Canada.
Wait till we start opening up that strip mall on the Gaza Strip.
Yeah. I can't wait till Gaza has a Buc-ee's.
Hey.
And it's also the airport.
Yeah.
There'll be a Buc-ee's, a Mint Mobile.
Yeah. I'm investing in a falafel franchise. Switzerland, number 7. Costa Rica, 8. Scotland, 9. And Germany, Germany and France, not two countries I would, these days, I would not consider. I'd go to visit, but I would not.
Yes.
All right, MikeImbasciani.com for all his gigs. Vasani.net for tickets to the Late Show on Saturday or
For the
whatever
Irish
tickets
Comedy
are
Tour.
left for the Irish
One
Comedy
for the Road,
Tour.
our documentary on YouTube. Check that out.
All right.
Amazon, yeah.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
Talk to you next week. Have a great weekend, folks.
All right. See you, folks.
We're News Radio 1580 AM WCCF Punta Gorda and FM 100.9 W265 EA Punta Gorda.